New Zealanders Richard Kelly. Australia won the toss and elected to receive the ball. And there is young Henry Hutchison. Looks on, Barrett will be chasing, also Perry Baker. And Folau Niua has found some headgear to control the throw. He gets us underway out to the right. Barrett goes up, wins the ball for the Americans. Pinkelman goes into play halfback, back to Folau Niua now. Hughes Yosefo's big and strong in the contact. Martin Yosefo off the ground. The Americans with the offloads and wanting to try and find some space for this man, Baker. Anderson is quick. So right from the kickoff, they've had received possession from Barrett, and they've just moved it left and right. Thomasine with 5 tries, looking for try number 6, won't get there. Good tackle from Porch. Goes in for the counter ruck and gets the reward. Porch taps and goes. It's going to be played at a frantic pace, this. Lucas is there. Into play half is Kennewell in jersey 2. The Australians through Hutchison. To the line, sees Pinkelman, then drops the ball off to Anderson. Maloof into play half. McNamara with the headgear. You can see Hutchison is down, so the Australians down to 6 players at the moment. Maloof in again. Good line out here to the right. Baker comes in to try and make the tackle on Anstey, gets it back to Lucas. They loop around again. The dummy run and then the cut from Porch. Porch the kick and the grubber and the chase. He's going to get there first, easily. Australian magic.
That is why Australia have been so good in this Singapore HSBC series. The only unbeaten side. Absolutely brilliant, phenomenal how they moved the team around. And Porch spotting there's nobody in behind. Deft touch with the right foot. First blood to Australia. But what a frantic pace it's begun at already, Willie.
He is such an intelligent player for such a young man, just 23 years old. The conversion goes over. He is the flyer from Orange Country in New South Wales. He started it back in his own 22 when he got the turnover, the original penalty. They score 80 metres later.
And I think you just nailed it there, Willie. The work rate of this Australian side is just phenomenal. Andy Friend has them working as a collective. So difficult to break down, and when they go at you, they come at you as all 7.
Well, they took a leaf out of the book that New Zealand wrote last night. And one way that you beat America is you get off to a great start, because an American side with confidence is difficult to beat. As Thomasine runs into Maloof. Pinkelman. Hughes comes back. Lovely stepping from the skipper. Barrett says, get out of my way again. Barrett with some power plays. Yosefo, they're trying to get it to Baker. Here's Baker. Shut the gate, mama. The farmer's gone. Baker scores.
You knew it, I knew it. The whole crowd here in Singapore knew the moment that Perry Baker gets hold of that ball, it is game over. It comes from Barrett, bulldozing his way through the Australian defence, and the moment he gets the ball, look at him, just so calm, electric. Just amazing to watch him when he goes.
Perry Baker moves into 22nd position on the all-time HSBC series. He has just passed Carl Tanana with his 114th try, and it was worth the wait. That is just beautiful to watch. Absolute class.
It's just nitrox in those boots, isn't there? Once they go, the jet fuel goes, leaves everyone in his trails.
7-all, they kick out again to Barrett. It's been tapped along the ground. Pinkelman will win the contest, and America go on the attack again. Niua to Thomasine. Thomasine gets away from Porch, gets away from McNamara. Stephen Thomasine scores his 6th in Singapore.
He has been absolutely outstanding for this USA side all weekend. all about changing the pace. Little stop and go, that gets him through the tackle. How about that for strength? Uses the right arm to fend off, rips his left arm free and puts it down. Absolutely outstanding from Thomasine.
And his debut on the Gold Coast, so he's been to Australia. He's got the stamp in the passport. He's broken a few Australian hearts with that try. Look at that from Madison Hughes. 14-7-2 to play in the first half of the first semi-finals for the Cup here in Singapore.
Cool as a cucumber there. Look at that stat. USA 19 passes, had most of the possession, shifting this Australian side around. Kick-off crucial.
We go out to the side where Barrett stands again. He claims it. Danny Barrett is having a major impact in this game. Pinkelman into the contact. High tackle. They want to get on with it, the Americans. They get it out to Niua. He gives it to Josefo. He gets a ball out the back. Lovely pass. They've got numbers out to the right. Baker to Barrett, who started it, to Pinkelman. Pinkelman trying to get it to Baker. It's gone backwards, says the New Zealand referee. Danny Barrett in the tackle of Lucas. Tremendous shape to this American attack, and Josefo goes through the gap. Porch tries to bring him down. Thomasine spots a gap. Kennewell tackles him, goes in for the counter ruck. It's been all America in the last 3 minutes. Niua to Pinkelman. Hutchison was thinking about the intercept, but he's lost it forward, and so Baker has the ball, basketball style, over to Niua. Another high tackle. Barrett taps it. He deserves a try. Danny Barrett. Danny Barrett gets rid of the first. Pinkelman is there. Niua comes in. 3 players out to the left. Josefo is going to beat one of them, and Josefo is going to go in to score the third. Possession is gold in the sport of sevens, and America is showing the world how to play it.
It's brutal sevens, so direct, so powerful. USA just retaining the ball, clinical at ruck time, shifting it to space. Australia just haven't got enough. The footwork of Josefo there, stands up Kennewell. This is relentless pressure from the USA at the moment.
Martin Josefo, the 27-year-old contracted player. Big and powerful, and Madison Hughes continues with his 100% success rate in this game with 3 converted tries. Half-time, Team USA 12 thus far. The kickoffs he has dominated. Can the Australians win some ball in the air? Out to the left, Porch goes up and he's lost it forward, so it would have been a dream start for Henry Hutchison, who scored 4 tries here over the weekend to bring up his 50th try since making his debut in Cape Town.
So close, weren't they, Willie, there, just to claim that. Porch gets his fingertips. The end result is its turnover possession. USA with an opportunity.
And there is Tom Kingston, the young 25-year-old. And Perry Baker scored 10 tries against Australia. Anufe is second with 6.
Let's see it. I think Baker's going to be the target here. Can he make it 11?
6.
Well, the crowd would love to see the ball in his hands nice and early. And Niua rather holds it up. And now Hughes, who's grubber kicked it along the ground for Baker to chase on a number of occasions. The 2 captains come together. Lucas didn't look too comfortable after making the tackle. Get the ball back out to where Danny Barrett is, and Danny Barrett, one of those trademark runs back to Thomasine. He's already scored 1, looking to get on the outside. Too quick, Thomasine. Picks up a double.
Wow, Willie, this guy arms aloft, but he has been a standout performer for the USA this weekend. 7 tries. His work rate is absolutely essential. Him and Barrett just combining in the middle. Barrett doing the hard yakka, making the offloads, and then Thomasine. So impressive, the levels of his fitness and the pace that he's got. Arms aloft, he knows USA are heading on their way to the final if they keep this form going.
Well, the Americans won in London a couple of seasons ago. The inaugural title, and it was with kicks like that. They would have gone over. Watching the School of Sevens where Madison Hughes was interviewed, and he just said that he needs to get to the point, get his heart rate down. He looks up, he looks down, he looks up, and look at that stat there, 38 passes to 8. And look at the restarts. They are one of the best in the business, and that is the reason why Baker will get up and contest. Taps it back, does Perry Baker, showing not only his skills on attack, but also winning the ball. And now Madison Hughes, the kick and chase, won't get there.
No try. Lost backwards by Gold in and goal. Did he intentionally slap it dead, or is he?
On this one, you better check.
Yeah, okay.
2 ends on it.
Yeah.
So we're looking here, Willie, whether or not the ball is deliberately knocked out backwards. If it is, that's a penalty.
Potential penalty try. I just want to know if the Australian
I don't think
guy
that Tom Kingston was trying to
whack the ball dead.
Batter it back there.
No, Richard, he has not intentionally knocked it dead. He was trying to regather.
Okay, so 22 restart?
Correct.
Thank you.
That's great officiating here in Singapore. The question was asked, is it a penalty try? Did he try to batter it dead, which would have meant that Madison Hughes would have definitely scored, and there was no way that Tom Kingston was trying to do that. Back to the live action now, the high restart down to where Niua. He's been a big part of this team. Gets it to Pinkelman. A lot of defence for the Australians is going to start to take its toll here in the second half. As America go on the attack again, Niua dummies to his captain, gives it out to Thomasini, scored 2. Thomasini. Look at the play and the freedom and the shape that they've got, this American side. No one panicking, just prepared to push the ball and put it into space. Barrett wants to open his account against Australia. Barrett, like a runaway truck, gets there.
Their depth is incredible here from the USA. They come back, and then the bulldozing, bludgeoning Barrett just bulldozes his way through it. Boom! Get off me! Sitting people down for fun. Australian bodies all over the place. He is so strong, steps into McNamara, shrugs him off like it doesn't even exist.
Product out of California University. Said he loves roller coasters. Does Danny Barrett? Well, I'll tell you what, he's taken a few people on roller coasters when they try and tackle him, because he is unstoppable in this semi-final. 33-7 the scoreline, and still 3 minutes to play.
It's been quite simply an emphatic performance so far from the USA. Founded on this here now. The restarts just incredible from them.
Their third final in the history of the series for America. And another error for Australia is not going to help their cause. You can see Baker's there, acknowledging the work there from Dylan Peach, who's come on in jersey 13. Just their third cup final. And they host the World Cup of Sevens next year in San Francisco. What a threat this American team is going to be in 12 months' time.
A cracking team, and they'll be even more relieved and delighted that the first bit of possession Australia get, Dylan Peach gives it straight back to them.
Well, Mike Friday said when he got the job he wanted to make sevens great again. He's doing that with this American side through Mike Teo. Big and strong is Teo Pinkelman. This is wonderful sevens from America. Everybody getting involved. Leuta is on in jersey 4. The clean out is good from Pinkelman. Thomasine plays half. Teo quickly releases the ball out to Anufe, to Baker, stand by. Oh, you're kidding! I'm speechless. Untouchable.
That is exactly what they are right now, Willie, untouchable. The balance of this USA side is quite phenomenal. They've used their power play game for this. The likes of Barrett, Pinkelman, Thomasine bashing up the middle, but when they need it, they have got pure and outright speed in that man Baker to get them the extra points. He is incredible with the ball in hand.
There's one thing you can't coach in sevens, and that is pace. And he can do the 110.6 seconds. No one gets near him when Perry Baker is flying, and the Eagles are flying here in Singapore.
Willie, we have to take our hats off to this performance. This is a cup semi-final performance, 40 points to 7. That is an absolute thrashing.
17 missed tackles by the Australians, as you saw on screen, is not going to help your cause, but the Australians will look to fight back through this man, Hutchison. You may see one of the new players on the field for America as well. A big moment there for Marlon Aljibori, who comes on in jersey 13 with the dreadlocks. Getting back is Mike Teo, who hasn't been in the 7 scene for 4 years. He'll be loving this environment. Mike Teo, after being part of the team in Hong Kong last year. There is Nufi. So the United States' second best score over Australia. Their best was 45-22 in London final in 2015. The cross pass to who else? Liuta. And he steps into touch. That will be the game. And America into their third final here in Singapore. They have crushed the Australians in this match. 6 tries to 1. 40 points to 7. And Ollie, some of the stats here really do tell a story, in particular the missed tackles by the Australians.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. 17 missed tackles, but that is also because of the relentless amount of possession that the USA had. So many passes, 57-12. It just shows you how much ball the USA had, and when they did, they were so direct, so physical, and the Aussies just couldn't live with them.